We bought our first Fleckvieh here in 1974. My father bought 8 Fleckvieh heifers from Austria to set up the Anatrim pedigree herd, pedigree Simmental herd at the time. And we've had them continuously on the farm ever since. But about exactly 40 years after we bought our first ones, we then we were going into dairying with the abolition of the milk quotas. And so we bought what we would now call the dairy Fleckvieh type in Austria and imported them. So the dairy Fleckvieh we've built up, bought them in carefully over the last 5, 6 years, 7 years actually, and selected out the whole time, going back to different farms in Austria and trying to select the best that we can possibly get. Yeah, we got to a stage that they're doing very well, a very young herd here. The first calvers have averaged over 7,000 litres both of the last 2 years. So they have the makings of a really good herd. So then why go sell them? Well, the problem is we've built up a business at the semen end of things as well. We have the agency for the Austrian semen. And we've got to a stage where we just have too many things on and something has to go. So we've decided to sell the herd today.
Well, I've kind of crossbreeding with them for the last 10 years. I have a high input, high output system. I'm delivering 694 kilos of milk solids, spring calving herd. That's probably between purebred and crossbred Fleckviehs 50%. There will be Holsteins in it, but all the Holsteins across the Fleckvieh for the last 2 years, as I saw what Fleckvieh cows are given. Highest yielding cows in the herd will be Fleckvieh. I've had Fleckvieh cows doing up near 1,000 kilos of milk solids from the spring calving herd. But I am feeding them. They will be getting over 3 tonne a meal.
How many cattle or how many cows do you milk?
I'm milking 60 cows. Supplying over the top supplier near in Lakeland areas. I'm supplying about 530,000 litres of milk with 60 cows, and all calves are fed whole milk as well.
How do you find the Fleckvieh compared to any other dairy?
Which I can say I've tried them all. Listen, you have everything with them. You've your cull cow. Actually, I killed one of the older cows I had. She was 11 years old at Donis. She had 3 spins. Her solids were low, because she was over low solid cow. I used her on because when I crossbred years back, I crossbred in not the best cows in the herd, but the worst cows in the herd. Yes. So she had 3 spins. She lost a spin with some of my mastitis years back, and. So I wasn't going to breed from her anymore. I have plenty of good heifers coming in, so I wasn't going to keep her anymore. So centre to the fact, I got 1,300 euros out of parlour here a month ago. You know, so
why did you go down the road choosing the Fleckvieh then?
Well, I tried rot bunt and I tried different breeds, and just didn't do it. And it was just Fleckvieh did it. Kilos of milk solids is what I'm paid for. You have a bull calf, an easy sale with a bull calf, and your cull cow is worth something. And they're a lovely animal to look at. Lovely temperament, very quiet cows.
727 last call, hammer on the 27. 278, 2900 last call on the ticket. 3, and now 3, I'm in, I hold in. Now 1, the 3,000, 0, now 3,000, kiss of the water, now 3. Is that my man? Can you hold the 3,000?
So my name is Micheál Courtney, farming in partnership with Paul Ruan in Castlelambert, Athenry, County Galway. We started crossing with Fleckviehs 4 years ago, and we have our first heifers in there last autumn, and we're very happy with how they've performed. We've since had heifers in the spring. Very well on par with the Frisian cattle we had before that, and they're slightly above them in solids, so we're very happy with them so far. I suppose the reason we went with Fleckvieh is like you get the benefit of the cross from the hybrid vigour, and then also you get the improved solids, improved cull value and improved bull calf value, and we have people coming back looking for bull calves for beef every year, and we have a waiting list for them. I personally love the fleck fees. We had no trouble with hard calvings or anything, even crossing them on black and whites, so the purebreds should be even easier. Like, I know it's hard to get into them. Like Ger and Angela have been providing a great service, importing bulls. We've bought all our bulls off Ger and Angela. And Celtic sires in general have done wonders for the breed. I definitely would recommend them. Just the cost of getting into purebred stock at the start would be a bit hard for new entrants. I'm looking forward to the sale today now, and hopefully we'll bring something home and see how we go with these will be our first purebreds if we buy anything today.
34, 34, 34, I gotta go. Any hammers over 34, one time, 34, 34, 34, 34. 6 with 80, 7 B, 289, 29, 29, Celtic, at 2900 now, 3, 3 1, 3 1, Celtic 2, 3 3, 3 3, Celtic 4, 3 4, Celtic 5, 3 5, 6, 3 6, 7, 8, 3 7 out, 8, 3 8. Celtic with 88, 3 8 once around it, 3 8 all in, hold on, 3 9, 3 4 mid, Celtic 4, Celtic 4, once, twice, third and final time at 4,000.
My name is Jim Kavanagh. I have been interested in the fleck-free breed for a long number of years, but only got involved about 5 years ago. And it was by way of introduction to Gerard and Angela. My experience is very, very good. The breed is all it lives up to what it says on the tin. I have about 40 cows in the herd of 200 cows at this stage, and my plan is to expand that further. I use bulls only. I don't use AI, and I always buy my bulls here, and the results have been outstanding. I have 60 heifers in this year, and the top 12 of those were all fleck-free crosses. My herd is basically British Frisian, but it really enhances the performance, the milk yield, the solids, everything. And most of all, you have an animal ready to sell, whether it's a dropped calf or whether it's a heifer that's coming into the herd. And I'm absolutely stunned at their performance. I mean, I have never, my herd, I'm a commercial farmer, I'm not into pedigree breeding, but as an outcross, they are fantastic. They give performance and money in 3 different directions. Like you have it on the calf. Like, I mean, the calf is making at least €200 a head more for me, and if I sell a heifer, supposing, you know, as a young cow that's not in calf, I mean, they're worth about €300 more than the British Frisian. So it's a win-win situation, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be part of this fleck-free program. Thank you.
She is scanning calf to their bestie here again. Lovely cow, great shape, tremendous cow here again. Super sire stack, and she's in calf to their bestie. What we do here again in Dublin, put me in 3,028, 25, 25, 24, 2,000 Sammy away shortly, 2,000 Sammy, 2,000 give you all a chance, 2,000 Sammy, 2,000 now on a market selling everything now ball. 2, 1, 1, 1, 21, 21, 28, that's called her on the 28, 2, 8, 9, 3 big with me. 3 down the mile, the minute 3 down, 3 down, go to me around 80, 3 down the center, 3 down, 3.
The future, well, we're sole agents for Austrian fleck-free semen here in the Republic, and we've exhibited at the ploughing for a number of years now, and that has been great at showing people the stock. Interest has been growing very rapidly the last couple of years. First thing farmers look for when they're buying the fleck-free or moving to fleck-free is the calf value. €200 extra on a crossbred fleck-free calf compared to a black and white is typical the last couple of years. But what's really helped boost the thing is that in the last 2 years in particular, there have been a lot of farmers who have the first heifers coming into the parlour, half-breds, and they just are so surprised at the volume of milk that these heifers have. They look so beefy and so fleshy coming in, and yet they have the milk. For me, the biggest strength of the breed really is their actual physical strength. They're the dual purpose element. They're a fleshier animal, they have more muscle, they have more reserves there. When they get a challenge, they're better able to deal with it. So there's much less veterinary costs, much tougher, more robust animal. It's the beauty of the dual purpose element. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise, but it is unusual for us in Ireland when we're used to a single-purpose dairy animal, an animal that's bred only for milk and doesn't have a lot of reserves. But these animals are number one in Central Europe, and it's not for no reason.